Welcome to Awesome Stuff Week, which is a thing that YouTube sponsors / puts on, contacts several content creators on YouTube to do product reviews for all of you. Something interesting is Awesome Stuff Week is all about shoppable videos where you can actually buy the products from the videos. So I was super stoked that I got to review one of my personal favorite products, the boosted boards, and I just so happen to be writing one right now. So the boosted board is an electric powered longboard. See, I can actually go faster than Corey right now. See that? Actually, he can go faster than me. I'm giving you a full honest review of the product itself. Boosted board is not paying me, or neither is YouTube to talk good or bad about the product. I'm letting you know my honest opinion about it. So here we are with Ethan the man. He's actually sponsored by Boosted Boards. So we didn't do this video with Boosted Boards, we actually did it with YouTube. So we can say whatever we want about the product, because this is essentially a product review. So Ethan, I want to kind of give a mix of different opinions from different people. You have like me, like the everyday person that isn't a professional longboarder, but you also have the professional longboarder. So I thought his opinion would be really valuable, especially for anyone that longboards. So Ethan, talk a minute about boosted boards, the pros and the cons in your opinion from a pro skater.
Boosted board, it changed my life. I used to push to work every day because I don't own a car. Showing up sweaty all the time really sucked. Having the boosted board really changed the whole way I transport myself, because it feels like constantly I'm on a downhill run. It turns a flat sidewalk into an epic race course pretty much. It is a little bit different than your typical longboard though. I mean, it's got the same components, it's got trucks, it's got big soft wheels, it's a flexi board. So it's really good for carving. However, with the batteries and the motors, the weight distribution on the board is a little different. I hate walking, and the boosted board has really helped with that.
Out of the 3 models, from my understanding, the basic model, it only rotates 1 wheel, and then the other 2, it actually rotates 2. So it's like 2-wheel drive compared to 1-wheel drive. So here I am with Chris. He is the team manager for Boosted, and he's also a pro rider. So Chris, tell us, what's your role on this shoot?
I'm a rider here. I'm helping out with the technical advisory of the boards and throwing down a little bit of tricks here and there.
Chris, tell us kind of how you're getting everything synced and all that jazz.
The cool thing about the boards is that you can use any remote for any board. You just have to pair them up with the Bluetooth encryption. It takes about 10 seconds. You just have to click it in, and then you get a little blink there. You got your signal. That's your battery gauge right there. So every solid one's 20% and a blink is 10. So we're at 100%.
So I'm filming with a boosted board. So this is the actual trigger. I can control how fast I go forward, how fast I go backwards. So it's basically a dolly, and I can track these guys. So not only is it a really cool longboard, but also a really cool tracking system for camera people. What's happening right now is Nick's controlling the boosted board. I'm counting my life on his hands, and then I'm filming here like this. So that's how we're getting the shot. Corey and I are going the fast way home.
Don't judge us.
Don't judge us. It's really good at going uphill and downhill is what we're seeing. And firsthand, you can definitely take 2 people uphill. Just from our review, I would not suggest this. It's personally probably not safe. And I want to reveal our amazing athletes. These are all professional athletes. So let's unveil right now. This is Trevor. And this is Alberto. And this is Ethan, Chris, and Paul. No better people to learn the pros and cons of the booster boards than the actual people that are riding them. Pros of the boosted boards.
Easy to learn?
Yeah.
Super easy to learn.
Easy to carve, easy to slide once you get the handle of it.
And it's an actual real longboard, correct?
It is. It's actually made on a loaded skateboard.
So, and they're like a super famous, popular skateboard.
They're one of the biggest ones.
Chris here actually works there, so he knows what really goes on. So, loaded hooks up basically the skate deck, and then what are other pros?
Plenty of speed, plenty of power. That's the biggest thing. It's not like a dinky little toy, like it'll take off.
Trevor's a professional downhill skater. So, I mean, we have people that are used to like doing tricks and the fancy footwork. And you also have like the pro speed. So how does this compare for someone that is used to going fast?
The speed is like, it's enough to have fun even when I'm used to going super, super fast.
For a beginner, it's perfect. You can go as fast as you feel comfortable, and because you know you can brake, it's perfect.
How fast can you go on the board?
They top out at 22 miles an hour.
Now they have 3 different models, the basic model, the intermediate model, and then the pro model.
We call them the single drive. We got the dual, and then the dual plus, which is 2 motors, but stronger.
So what's the differences in speed between the 3 boards?
It's not too much. It's about 18, 20, and 22 as you work your way up.
I've personally dragged 4 people hanging off my backpack up a hill about 15% grade on the Boosted Dual Plus.
22 miles an hour down a sidewalk is a pretty exciting run.
You get
Like,
tunnel
it's
vision,
pretty
you know?
boring,
Like
but
everything's blurring by.
bushes. Another one of the pros is you do turn a lot of heads when you go through town. So if you ride one of these things, you're probably gonna get stopped a couple times a day by people asking what it is, how does it work, how does it stop, how fast does it go, how much does it cost.
Can I have your number?
So it starts a lot of
I
conversations.
get that a lot, yeah.
So how long does a board last?
It depends on how you ride. They're all designed around a 185-pound person, so if you weigh lighter, you're gonna get longer. If you weigh more, it's gonna come down a little bit, but it's about 6 miles depending on how you ride. Full charge is about an hour, but you get 85% in 30 minutes. So if you're stuck somewhere, you can go get a cup of coffee and charge for a little bit and then make it the rest of the way.
The basic model can actually go 1 mile longer.
Because it puts a little bit less power output, so you do get a little bit further range just because the power output is a little bit less.
So Boosted Board actually started 3 years ago, correct? It was a Kickstarter?
Yeah, we did a Kickstarter 3 years ago. The 3 founders were Stanford PhD students when their electric skateboard took off, so they started selling skateboards.
Yeah, so they were kind of the first people in the market, and they've done like all the research and development to make it the best that it can be. There's definitely a lot of knockoff brands, but you guys say you essentially test every knockoff brand to see kind of how it compares?
We have been known to actually buy our competitors' boards and try them and then break them and gut them just to see what's going on. See if anybody's coming close to what we've got, and nobody yet is anywhere near what we're working with.
So even though it may be a little bit more expensive, as far as the pros and the cons, the quality and how long it's gonna last is gonna be far better than what you're gonna buy as far as a knockoff brand goes. Super thanks to you two for making this video happen. Super thanks to Boosted Boards for providing an amazing product. And super thanks to all these amazing athletes. I'm gonna have links below to these guys' Instagram handles down below so you can check out if you wanna follow all their stunt work across the world. Thank you guys for watching. As we always say, over and out.
Thanks, Devin.
Thanks, Devin!